explosion and one hell of a show. Welcome to the Cornhole.
What up, everybody? Welcome in episode number 6. This time I got it right. Brian Betancourt, Jeremiah Ellis here for another episode of The Roast. We got no amateur player because Brian dropped the ball on that one.
We do have one.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
See,
I don't have much faith in you. But we got
didn't I get us somebody last time whenever y'all people dropped the ball?
Join us later. I don't know who you got. I think I got the amateur last time, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm not the amateur, but I got light skin.
You got light skin for like 2 minutes. That don't count.
Well, we have.
Anyway, what up, guys? Welcome in. As you can tell, we're all a little feisty. We're recording a whole day later and about 2 hours after we normally do. And I don't know about Jeremiah Ellis if he's tired or that's just his ugly natural face or what, but I'm pretty damn tired.
It's a little bit of both, bro. I'm tired. I don't know what else to say. I'm tired.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and hit this in one shot. But yeah, like I said, we got the Cobb brothers be joining us in a little bit. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and ball with the boys real quick. All right, boys, how are your fantasy teams doing? Let's update some crazy things going on. We got the MLB playoffs going on, but start with fantasy. How you guys' fantasy teams looking?
Go ahead, buddy. I know your team sucks so bad. You want to say it first?
Oh, shit. No. Actually, one of my teams, all right, they suck. That's what it is. All right. So A-Chain's been hurt. It has A-Chain out, McCaffrey out. Now Olave got hurt early in the game. So that sucked. But I did win in my other league. So now I believe I'm 2-3. But the good thing is Aaron Rodgers did well for me this past week, and hopefully he can keep it up with getting Devontae Adams. So I still have a little hope in that league. But
is that confirmed you getting Devontae Adams? I didn't even see that.
Actually, we'll talk about that in a second. I got a couple of updates on that. But Jeremiah, how you looking?
I'm undefeated currently in the league I run, so that's solid.
Wait, you run that league?
Sounds like he makes up the rules.
Yeah.
No. Listen, it's been going for like 10 years now, bro. Chill. But I'm 6-0 in my league, 4-2 in another league, and I am dog water. I can't seem to win a game, but I'm like 2-4 in my other league. It's a little bit of everything right there.
All right. Well, I actually did really well last week. I went 12-2 in my 14 leagues last week.
Jesus Christ!
If I would have gotten 4 catches from Conklin, I would have been 13-1, and the only loss would have been against Gavin Cano and Jake when I'm helping Jake Brandon run. But I'm actually sitting pretty good, man. So out of my 15 or 14 teams, I'm in first place in 3 of them. I'm in the playoffs in all of them except for one, but in that one I'm like tied like 3-3 with everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the 2 that I'm out of the playoffs is the 20-man and the 32-man league, which are free. Well, the 20-man's a $50 buy-in, but that's a winner take all. But I mean, other than that, man, I'm actually killing it in these 10 and 12 team leagues. So
I want to know, like, do you have the same players on all these teams, or like, how did you manage to win? Okay.
So I went all in. Yeah, so I basically picked before the season started. I went all in. I said, okay, I'm going to find this one guy who I want to have on all my teams. And I decided that player was going to be Saquon Barkley based off of where the people were projecting him to go. Because if I have an early round pick, I know I got Saquon. If I have a late round pick, there's a good chance I can still get Saquon. I think there was like 3 leagues where I had a late round pick and somebody took Saquon before me, but I have him in 8 out of the 14 leagues. And then I pretty much decided to go all in on Josh Allen in like round 3. And then I've been doing a good job hitting the waiver wires with players like Josh Downs, Kareem Hunt, Juju Smith-Schuster. So I've been pretty active, and I actually think that being in this many leagues helped me out because I'm like, okay, this guy is available here. Let me check all the other ones. You know what I mean? So if they're producing, I'm hitting. But speaking of Aaron Rodgers and producing, I mean, he had that lucky Hail Mary at the end of the half that got my buddy Eric, if you're watching, he was needing a touchdown from Lazard, and he got a Hail Mary to score there. But he might be in a little bit of trouble going forward as they picked up Devontae Adams, another former Green Bay Packer, and then the Buffalo Bills pick up Amari Cooper. So what do you guys think about those trades? I know that's in your Miami Dolphins division, man. Jeremiah, what do you think about those?
I mean, they're good. The Jets, like the talent and the name, bro. They're scary on paper, but I don't think they're that good. They're just the Jets at the end of the day. So I mean, but the Dolphins so banged up, bro. I'm just watching from the couch.
Yeah, so you're just rooting for the upset every week.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if we can pull one out of our tail. That's what I'll be looking for. And we did last week. It was ugly, but and this week we had a bye, so that's a win.
What week we in now? We in week 7 or 6?
7. We're going into 7, I think.
Going into 7. I think Tua's coming back in week 8. They said.
No way in hell, dude. No way in hell.
I know McDaniel said he's not practicing this week, so we'll see. It'll probably be a couple more weeks before he comes back.
I don't even know how I feel about that. Like, dude, he gonna kill himself.
I mean, hopefully he throws some bombs to Hill before he does. I just picked up Hill in a couple leagues, so I'm all in. I'm going for these. I'm going for these players that are not having a good start. I just traded away Mooney, and I picked up Tyreek Hill, a straight up trade with Creek Killer. Dang. So I was actually kind of happy with that, even though Mooney's been on fire. And then in the other league, Eric Ryder, Trey Ryder's dad, offered me CeeDee Lamb and Marvin Harrison Jr. for Malik Neighbors. So I took that trade in a heartbeat, and it feels wrong, but I mean my team is stacked. So I got Jefferson, I got Marvin Harrison and CeeDee Lamb, Chris Godwin's on the bench, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs on the bench. I mean, I'm sitting pretty good in that league.
Are you undefeated in that league? Because you should.
I'm 3-3, bro. I can't buy a win.
How is? I mean, that don't even make sense.
Well, I mean, I ran into Chase Hunter when I had like some guys on a bye, and his team's actually pretty good. So that was a loss. I lost the first open, whatever weekend that was, just because my team just did not perform. I had all good players with bad weeks, and then my first loss was kind of a fluke as well. But I still like my team. I'm in good shape, getting some buys out of the week early. But yeah, I think we'll be sitting in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I mean 3-3 with that team, bro. You just couldn't the guys that shoot. They just hit the home run that week. Like,
yeah, you guys got to play any bags lately?
I got to play bags yesterday. That's about it.
Did you win?
No, I got second, bro. It is what it is.
I got my first podium of the season. I got 3rd place. So I was pretty happy. Okay. Shout out to Skelton and Game On.
I wouldn't filled in a league last night. So, actually, one of my wins last night was against Tubby and Tice.
Oh,
Dang.
It's 7 games, and then it's 7. It's a 7 game every night, and I think next week's playoffs. But I won't be playing. I just filled in for somebody. I think we went 3.
You got benched? Is that what happened? You got benched?
No, I don't play.
It was like, hey, let him in this week, bro. You just claim you on the team because you played 1 week, bro. Come on now.
No, I don't. So the playoffs next week, you have to have like a minimum 25 games.
You gonna be like the janitor in the NBA team or the NFL team, bro, to get a ring.
I'm not going there. I won't be there, asshole, because we usually record on Mondays, and plus we had flag football going on. So,
oh my gosh, sound like a busy man.
No. But then back to football.
We've established we're all pretty busy men at this point, and this podcast might not have been a great idea for our spare time.
The Saints suck, so now that sucks for me too. After a good 2-0 start, now they're giving up 51 points.
A great 2-0 start, bro. They came out the gates just fire, and they was kicking ass and taking names.
They were kicking ass for their defense, and the defense looked like doo-doo water this last weekend.
Yeah. The only good thing is like Spencer Rattler looked good, I guess, for as good as he could have looked. But
yeah,
I don't know if it's worse to be a Dolphins fan or a Cowboys fan right now, though. Like the Cowboys got all that talent, bro, and they just got mowed down.
I mean, here's the thing: people are at least expecting something out of the Cowboys.
Very true.
Right.
So I actually got to go golfing a couple times this last weekend. My drive right now is remarkable. I'm driving everything straight. I'm in the air about 250. I had my longest drive last week. We did a little charity tournament, and I drove 356, I think it was. Got a nice bounce. It wasn't all in the air, but I mean, I hit it exactly where I needed to hit it. I got the bounce. I got my first natural birdie. I came this close to getting my first natural eagle. I putted from probably like 30 feet away, and it hit the hole and just like lipped out and spun. I'm like, oh, dude. If I would have adjusted just a little bit, I probably would have my first eagle. And then I got a chance to play yesterday, and again, the drive was on point. But in case you guys are wondering, I'm a little dressed up today. just got back from the kiddo senior night. We had to give her some flowers, and she had a pretty big moment where she basically was like 9 or 10 digs away from, getting 1,000 career digs, and happening on senior night at home would have been really cool. But like the team they were playing was pretty good, but I think the girls were also kind of pressing because it was senior night. So the first game, man, it was like 8-1 to start. And I'm like, we don't even look like we're hitting into the net. We're serving in the net. The girls are spiking on us. We're missing all our hits. And just like, we ain't getting there. She got three digs in the first game. So here we go into the second game. She needs 6 digs, where keep in mind, she's been averaging like 20 digs a game.
Jesus.
Not like for the whole set or whatever, you know what I mean? The 2 games. And here we are with 3 after the first one. I was getting nervous. So, they played at 25, and when the other team got to 24 points, she got her final dig. So congrats to the kiddo. There she is.
There she is.
Got that 1,000 career digs. Proud of her. So yeah, happy dad moment, but I ain't gonna lie, man. You guys were gonna hear a bad story if it didn't happen. I was getting pretty pissed.
I know you told us that in a group. I'm being a pretty pissed off mood if this doesn't happen.
Yeah, so I was stressing, man, but I'm proud of her. She got it in there, and unfortunately, didn't everybody share her excitement, and kind of took away from her moment. But I told her, I said, hey, just do you. Don't worry about nobody else. I mean, if the people that aren't happy for you in your moment or that don't clap for you, that's who you don't take with you into the future. So she'll get it.
Yeah, it's a team thing, man.
All right. Speaking of people, though, that we don't really want to take with us in the future, I think we got the Cobbs in the waiting room. Let's go ahead and see who's chasing the boogeyman now. Let's bring him on. What up, boys? Welcome in.
Pow. Oh,
shit.
Dude, why you always do that? You always like put them on one side and then you flip it.
Your priority. You go left. They got to catch you. They're chasing you.
All right. I didn't realize you read left to right, so that's my fault.
Yeah, that's on you. Okay, welcome in, boys. How are things going?
Good. How are y'all doing?
Doing good, man. We're all tired. I appreciate you guys joining us late here. But we had to get you guys on at some point, and it worked out perfectly that you guys were willing to come on this week as we get ready to start the season. Obviously, you guys all back for another season, but it did get a little scary there at the end of the season, boys. Let's talk about it. What happened? What happened?
None of them want to take the answer first. They're like,
I started bad last year.
Yeah, me and Tyler were bad last year. Tyler stayed good in doubles. Him and Cameron really did good in doubles. And then came down. Me and Tyler don't like playing with each other. But came down and me and Tyler didn't re-qualify, but I knew one of us had to get it through the qualifier, so I got it, and Tyler ended up getting it through the exemption form. Lucky.
Okay, so Tice was in off of Cameron's doubles. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hey, dang.
Okay, and then Tubby made it in off of the qualifier, and Tyler
got gifted it. He said they was like, we can't have 2 in the league and not the other one, so we got to get him back. You know what I mean?
I think they were basically wanting to take Tay-Tay, but she wasn't old enough, so
yeah, they did.
They had to take next best thing.
They said they would rather have Mama than us, but
I mean that's big facts right there.
Yeah,
I think most people would. I
forgot you was up there, Brian. I heard you say a daggone thing a whole episode. I forgot you was there.
So Tice sent me something a second ago. I'm gonna go ahead. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was on my
Jeremiah. Oh yeah, hold on.
I was on my computer, so I didn't get a chance to look at it very well.
Jesus, bro. What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
It is what it is, bro. That's rounders, bro. That's rounders. That's what it'll do to you, bro. That
was the first pro singles game of the year.
Hey.
And we're like, who you got? We tell him who you got. We said, Kobe, who you got? He said, I gotta play fucking Jeremiah.
Hey, that boy barely missed though.
No, he said he threw good. He said
he did. Good. I mean, first one of the night. We started at like 8:30. I was tired, bro.
I remember right after you lost that shit, you're like, I can't do this rounders bullshit.
I hate fucking rounders, bro. I just hate.
I know, and it's for nothing.
Well, and we started.
And that was the worst part. It was he beat me in a match that was a warm-up match. It literally was a warm-up match. It meant nothing.
That was stupid.
All right, so let's kind of talk about that real quick. So I guess let's address that elephant real quick. Right now we have 2 warm-up games going into what we call the pro season. How do you guys want to handle that? Do you want to do rounders for seeding, or do you just want to do it not at all and go straight into play?
I would rather it be seeded. Play for something at least.
So you still want the games?
Yeah, I don't mind the games.
But when you're playing for nothing,
the first one of the year, there's no seeding. It's going to be random, and it's going to be a stacked quad or whatever. You got to do it for seeding.
Go back 2 years ago though. They had single elimination after rounders, but they had like all those rounders games. Do you guys prefer having all the rounders games and then single elimination, or do you prefer the double elimination?
I don't know what the heck you talking about, bro. When was this? I didn't know. I don't recall none of that.
The shootout.
Oh, that was the year I wasn't there then.
Oh yeah, it was.
All the shootouts used to be single elimination. I hate single elimination.
Yeah, I like you guys want to keep the double, and you're fine with the warm-up games.
No, I like single elimination. It makes everything means a lot more. Every match matters, So I like single elimination, especially for shootout. But shootout sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I just remember walking around talking to people, and they're like, "Yeah, these are like warm-up games. Like, how you doing? Like, we're just messing around, trying shit. Like they're like, we're just ready to get this over and get right into the bracket play." So,
and we started 3 hours late.
Yeah.
So,
dude, it was awful. It was awful.
Jeremiah was already drunk.
Bro, I was hammered. Like, I was like, dude, I drove in. I get there at 3:00. I go get food. I get to the venue at 4. I'm primed, ready to go, bro. I got the brews in me. I got the C4 in me. I'm ready to go. And then they say we don't start for a couple hours. And then even later, and I'm like, good thing Ryan Hart ain't here. I might not even have played singles. Jesus.
Dude, what? I was locked. They said we were supposed to start at 5:30. I was locked in, ready at 5:30.
Yeah.
And then we played 3 hours later.
Yeah. It's all good, though.
All right, so I see you guys rocking at least the one of you are rocking the BG hat. Are you guys all back with BG this year? I ain't been following.
Me and Tubby are with BG. Tyson's with all Cornhole.
Hey, at least there's one good one. There's 2 barely goods and, all Cornhole over there. That's what I'm talking about.
And how's TC3 going?
It's going pretty good. We just started a sponsorship program where we're sponsoring players this year. So we're trying to get it out there a little more.
What's up, bro? What's up?
No.
Holla at your boy, bro. What's up?
You want to do it? You can do it.
Come on, bro. Jesus. Oh, my gosh. I just want to talk about why is it that everything they do, they get 2 of them, but the other one's left out. 2's on BG, the other one's on all Cornhole. 2 playing the Ringers, the other one's the Aviator.
Hey, bro, it worked out.
Why can't they get them all?
3's a
it
crowd.
Worked out for him last year. He was with AAR last year. Look, he requalified easy. They were with BG and they didn't. So.
I had to play with him last year. I don't know how. Like, them 2 can play together.
Yeah, me and Tice play really good together, but
I can't do it.
Neither one of us can play with Tyler.
Me and Tubby almost fist ball every.
No offense, but it's like nobody can play with Tyler, really, bro. Like, really.
Yeah.
No,
What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
For what? No, what chucks, bro? It was like,
Bro,
hell. No, it's all good. You're on the Aviators now. I'm allowed to talk that smack this year, bro.
It was fun.
Hey, everybody say hi to Brian, dude. He's been sitting. I don't even know. We just got him. He's like the ornament on the show. The ornament. He don't say nothing, bro.
Hey, B's an OG down where we play.
Well, maybe he talks around there because he don't talk on the show, I guess.
Yeah, Brian, go ahead. Ask some questions, man. These are your guests.
I don't have no questions to ask him. No, actually, I do. I guess
he's acting like me.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not like you. You're fucking. We know you don't have any questions. You never do. If you're not talking about yourself, you have nothing to say.
Oh no, I like to talk crap about other people, not about me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I guess. Obviously, y'all didn't neither. Well, none of y'all really had the season y'all wanted last year. Going into this year, obviously sticking with BJ. What do you think is going to be different? I know you guys put in work. I see y'all playing the shop. Obviously, I'll come play over here all the time. Is there anything you changed this offseason going into this season that you think is going to make a difference?
I I changed my entire throw. We'll all. You can ask all three of us, and all three of us will tell you. Last year, like we didn't practice near as much last year as we always have, and I mean it showed big time. So we took after Spencer's. I think we took like a 3-week break, but ever since then we've been hitting it probably harder than we ever have before.
Yeah, we've been throwing a lot. I know I'm throwing with Bella this year. She likes slow bags, but I'm trying to make sure I can throw a slow bag now. I'm making sure I'm working on the spin and everything, trying to get back right. We've all been throwing a lot and throwing a lot better though.
Yeah, I'm playing like as of right now. I'm playing a million times better than I was last year. I'm feeling good again.
And our main thing this year is just confidence. That's what killed us last year. Going into a tournament, we would be confident until we walked up to the board. But this year, we're
talking about that. You guys have all just rotated who's good and who's bad, right? Like, I mean, seriously though, Tyler was like really good like 3 years ago, and then Tubby was good 2 years ago, and last year it seemed like Tyson was on fire. So I mean, is it something that's happening off the course that you guys are just good at, or what's going on there?
I don't know. It's like it never clicks for all three of us at the same time.
It's like there's sponsorships or the teams, or you can't get them all to be good, bro. It's just you can't get them all.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And I think is Ty still the one that practices the least?
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Today
it must be a thing because I don't practice either, bro. I throw 1 day a week.
Me and Tubby played like 7 games against each other in the shop earlier, and Tice was sitting there flipping his bag. He would sit there and flip his bags and watch for a little bit, and then get up and try to make a TikTok for a few minutes, and then sit back down and watch.
Hey, it's priorities, bro. You gotta get that social media going.
Yeah, I'm trying.
He's a TikTok maniac.
I got one more question for you guys, and I got a question for Mama Cobb. But the first question for you guys is, can you guys teach Jeremiah how to edit, man? Because you guys did some pretty good edits last year, and Jeremiah's slacking. So what advice do you have?
Yeah,
to
give me all the advice, bro. Give me all the advice. I need it all.
It's time consuming. That's the worst part. It's just sitting there and making yourself do it.
Yeah, you just got to get on TikTok, find your video, and just
try different things.
Try different stuff.
We try everything.
TikTok, I can do TikTok. It's the editing this episode every week that I have a problem.
Oh God!
You know, I don't know what button I'm supposed to click. And Wally's a perfectionist, so if it ain't top notch and the Wally standards, bro, he's gonna delete it and do it himself anyway. So I'm like,
what's the turn in the assignment so I could throw it away and do my own?
Yeah, see, that's all I'm saying. Like, so it's like, why am I putting all this effort into learning this?
I can't wait, Jeremiah, for the first episode that you edit all by yourself. Not saying it's gonna be shitty or anything, because I'm not saying it is, but I just want to see like Wally's reaction.
Oh, Wally's gonna hate it, even if it's better than his. That's just a fact. If it's better than his, he's gonna hate it. It's just that's what Wally does.
Hey, I will give you kudos. I mean, I apologize about this one. You did have that episode uploaded, ready to load at 11. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it was actually noon, bro, but it's all right.
Yeah, good job, Missy.
Baby stuff.
That shit's hard though. Like when we did YouTube videos last year and I edited them, it took me like 3 days to edit one video.
Yeah, Wally does it in 20 minutes. He's so good though.
All right, Brian, you got any questions? You got any more questions? You good, Brian?
Hey, Jeremiah, I'll give you some advice.
Let's hear it.
He's a douche.
Who invited these mofos, bro? Get them out of here. Get them out of here, bro. Gosh.
I think they need to change. So my last question was for Mama Cow. I think they need to change that painting behind them. That horse they got in the background. They need to change it to this image right here, so it actually represents the Cubs game.
Yeah. Funny, bro. That's funny.
That's not funny. That's messed up.
That's messed up.
I mean, I haven't seen all three of you be good in the same year yet. So, I mean, this is exactly what you guys look like.
It's gonna happen this year. This year, right, we're gonna be the whole.
I'm gonna hold you to it, man. I hope you guys do good, man. I'm rooting for you.
I know I'm gonna be good.
If one of us slacks off, then Jeremiah will get on the other two.
Got
Oh,
it.
you know he's waiting for a moment like this. You know he's waiting for this.
I mean, they started war, bro. That's all I'm saying. They started war.
No.
The best part is they're on the division. They're on the opposite team in the same division as the Woodchucks, bro. And teams too. It's all good.
Yeah, we're all in the same division, aren't we?
Yeah. That sucks for y'all because the Woodchucks is going to the shit, baby.
That's what we said last year.
Hey, listen, this is a whole new year, though. We got rid of you. Ha!
You upgraded.
All right, boys. Well, I appreciate you guys joining us on this last minute and late hour, man. Wish the best for all you guys this season. I'm looking forward to watching it, and let's get it, man. Let's make it happen. All three of you good in the same year for once. Let's go.
It's gonna happen, baby.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Later, fellas.
See
Bye,
you
guys.
All right, appreciate the cows for joining us, but we got to take a look at the amateur ranks, and let's be honest, man. These amateurs are starting to get there a little bit better than some of the pros right now. You know, let's go ahead and bring on our guest for today, Bryce Forbes.
Who the hell is that, bro? What the heck?
What's up, everybody?
Bryce, what's going on, my dude? How you doing?
Good, y'all.
Is that a poster in your room? That's all I want to know.
PG Cornhole on top.
All right, dude. I didn't know they like made you sleep with them also, but that's all right. You know, I guess that's what PG does.
As this guy has ultra everywhere.
Yeah.
No, this ain't my room though. This is a this is a workspace. It's different, bro. This ain't my bedroom.
No.
My bedroom, it's covered the whole wall.
With what? Ultra?
Yeah, the whole wall. It's like just a big logo.
How much? Never mind.
Pictures of himself.
Never mind.
Yeah, you don't want to know, bro. You don't want to know.
That. All right, Bryce. So coming off a hot open #1 in Rock Hill, South Carolina, signing your junior pro this year, right?
No, I'm just a straight elite player this year.
Just straight elite player running through it. All right. So yeah, Bryce Forbes running the elite division, had a strong showing this weekend, and pretty much everything that he played in was not eligible to be drafted. Otherwise, he might be on Jeremiah's radar. But you're in for the Bully Baggers, correct? That's the only place that you could play.
Yes, that is correct.
All right, so
that's just crap, bro. Like that's just crap. Like like what does the Woodchucks have, bro? What states? We got like Connecticut, bro. I don't even know who plays out there.
I showed you everything you need to know.
Well, that's Jimmy's job. Okay, that's Jimmy's job. But like, bro, Bryce, they just stored him away. They didn't even have to draft him, bro. That's just not even fair.
Well, life's not fair sometimes, Jeremiah. You just have to deal with it.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, I'm used to that by now, I guess. But I'm allowed to complain about it still.
This is true. You are that. But yeah, so everything was clicking for you, man. Let's kind of walk through it real quick. How did you feel like your throw was going, or what was working that hasn't worked in the past? Because I know I used to beat up on you back in the day. So was that your motivation? Just not to be beat by me anymore?
Yeah, I was really coming into the weekend looking for a big finish, trying to get ahead of everybody, making sure I feel good with the new boards. I mean, got there in the morning. Boards were a little fast. Had to make a few bag changes, but ultimately it worked out. See if we can keep it going.
Heck yeah, and you threw doubles with Levi. Was that junior doubles or regular doubles? I can't remember.
We played both.
You played both together? So he is that other person that we're talking about coming out of Texas. So they got some choices to be made. But as far as travel plans, are you planning on hitting up a lot of them this year, or was that just kind of like a one and done?
I'll be at probably about 8 opens this year, and hopefully all the nationals. We'll see.
And then what is it like for you to have to play on Fridays being a junior, you know, taking time off of school and stuff like that?
I mean, honestly, I like it. I mean, anytime you skip out on school, it's always a good day.
Yeah, I mean, if you're making money while doing it, there's nothing wrong with it. So,
yeah,
that's the way I see it. But I mean, I know Bryce. I mean, obviously, your parents are a big part of it as well. I know you go play all over during the week. I mean, you go an hour this way, hour and a half this way to play. So you definitely have to give kudos to your parents. Also to you, we see the work you put in when you're going live in the driveway and things like that. So, what do you think is going to be the big difference in your game this year? I mean, I know your game's improved a lot just watching. I mean, even when you went to the TCL event, you did work as well a couple of weeks before this open. You know, is there anything you changed or anything you want to focus on a little bit more this year, whether it's mentally or just your game in general?
Honestly, I think I'm gonna start playing a little more smarter, shoot a few more air mills, not as many bar soaps, run more bags, practiced more the whole season last year. For the past few years, I've been practicing early in the season and kind of slacking off. But we'll see. If we can practice all the way through, we should be good.
What's practice, bro? I don't even get a practice. I got to go to work and all this stuff. So you keep it up. Hey, you keep it up. You practice for me too.
I play about 5 nights a week, and I practice probably 3 times a week, but I don't practice long.
Ooh.
And what do you do whenever you do practice? You practice, certain shots, air mills, pushes, what?
Honestly, I just throw the bag. I throw 3 sets, so at some point I end up missing and putting a block. So I just throw the bag and see what happens.
It's the same way I practiced when I had time. That's the same thing I did. Just I'd only use 2 sets.
Yeah. You use 4 bags?
No, 2 sets of bags, so 8 bags.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I say, how can you practice with just 4 bags, man? That's a lot of walking.
I mean,
I ain't got the endurance for that, man.
It helps with your stamina, though, bro. These tournaments are long. You need the stamina.
You don't get a body like this by practicing stamina, dude. I put in years to get this shape.
I mean, I know you got the perfect stamina to be a commentator, bro. Like you're rocking it.
See?
Oh yeah,
appreciate you.
No, Bryce also too. I mean, I know we had that regional this weekend here locally, and you were able to take down first in singles. I mean, you almost threw a perfect game. I think you threw 11-5, 3-1 game through 15 rounds, beating up on obviously Kobe and all the Cobbs like you always do. So I mean, you have to be feeling good. I mean, how this weekend feel to you as far as that first regional?
I felt a little uncomfortable during doubles, but during singles, that's where I like to be. So I felt pretty comfortable, obviously.
Yeah, and guess who you play with in doubles, Jeremiah?
Who's that?
Tyler Cobb, the one you said nobody could play with.
Gee, well, I mean, I guess he's got a back, one hell of a back.
Who are some names that you guys play with then? Like, what are some big names? You got Trey Hunt and Justin Duke, I guess, or is that different?
He doesn't come down here too much. Aspen comes down here. Aspen Jackson, obviously the Cobbs, Kobe, Costanza, Bryce himself, and then I don't know who else. Bryce. Matt Sorrells.
Yeah,
plays over
Sorrells.
here. Yeah, now.
I think that's all the pros. There's a few good elite players. There's a junior pro. You got Hunter Thomasy. I think that's everybody as far as pros go. But
yeah, we got a couple of senior pros this year too.
Oh yeah,
and Gerald Guidry. But that's about it.
I know Gerald.
Obviously, old pros like Josh Bordelon, who used to be a pro.
Ricky Canton.
All these names I've never heard of, so I'm just gonna sit over here and just listen.
That's what's crazy though. I was kind of thinking about this. I was out to eat with my boy yesterday, and I was like, dude, I've lived in this town my whole life, and I've never seen anybody in this bar. This bar is absolutely packed, and I've never seen anybody. And Cornhole's becoming that same exact way, man. You got some people showing up on the boards, and it's getting to the point where like everybody knows me, and I'm just like, hey, forgot who you are. I recognize the face, but I forgot who you are. My bad. And it's no disrespect by it, but I mean the sport's just growing so much to the point where it's hard to keep track of everybody.
Yeah, I mean my brain can only store so many names, so it just doesn't work out for me. I feel the same way. So
I think I I go to these tournaments not as often as I used to, but there's a hell of people I don't even know. We let you know the sport's growing, but I think a lot of people just play for convenience. They're playing somewhere where it's convenient for them, then 1 or 2 nights a week. And I mean, I'm sure Bryce could tell you the same thing when he goes, because he goes, he's right in the middle. He's about an hour and a half away from most of the things we play here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, do you think less people, or do you think less people know you? That's what I want to know.
I think
I'm
I know
just
less
curious.
people.
Yeah, I probably know less people.
I don't know, bro. Like what like that head. I guess that head, you can't forget that.
They know
head,
me,
so.
man. Don't you worry.
That head, bro.
I think we need to have a game between Jeremiah Ellis and Bryce Forbes. If Bryce wins, Jeremiah's got to shave the beard and go clean face. And if Jeremiah wins, then Bryce got to get a haircut.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to? What are we gonna do for you, bro? We got to gamble you since you're just throwing my beard out here to the wolves. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Wild can play each other. I mean, that's an easy dub for me.
Is punishment enough that I got to wear this stupid T-shirt?
That's not. You love to wear that. You love that. Don't even act like that.
That's right. I've seen a smile on your face when you put that on. Did you see when he hopped out the chair, Jeremiah, to put that thing on real quick?
He probably ain't even took it off yet, realistically. Like
I actually got the Gavin Cano one underneath it.
I believe it. You sleep with that. That's your pillowcase.
Bryce, you also got some ribbons and stuff in the background there. You play ball too? Baseball?
Yeah, I'm a baseball player.
Yeah. In high school?
No. I try out in December.
Okay. And what grade you in?
I'm a freshman this year.
Freshman. All right, let's play a game. Jeremiah, do you think you're smarter than a freshman?
Well, let's not do this again.
Oh, man. All right, so Bryce, man, you absolutely killed it. Open number 1, dude. I'm looking forward to watching you this season, man. What do you have to tell, or what can you tell the people that don't know enough about your game or that weren't watching the live feeds that are missing out? But I know a lot about you. I'm looking forward to watching, but go ahead and tell the people that don't know about you.
I'm more of a dirty style player. I like big shots, big moments. You got to finish.
I like it.
Just
all right, boys, what do you got? Last questions for Bryce before we head out?
Go ahead, Brian. No, go ahead, bro. I'll let you go first one time, bro. This will be the only time you get to go first, bro. It's all right. Just go.
Here's before beauty. Go ahead.
No,
Bryce.
Dude,
all right, I'll go, Bryce.
There you go. Like, come on, bro.
Shut your Bryce. So what is your goals like as far as this season? I mean, what would be a successful season for you? I know you're the elite ranks, but obviously you made that deep run, like I was saying, in both singles and doubles. But what would be a successful season for you?
I'd like to finish top 75 in both pro singles and pro doubles. Make 6 nationals, hopefully, and hopefully win a bracket.
There you go.
Well, if you win a bracket, you're going to blow 75 out the water, I'd imagine. So, like, you might want to set your bar a little higher. I mean, realistically, but
I don't know. You got to watch out for the Cobs.
I've still been waiting to see who they are. Honestly, I still ain't even figured that out. Everybody talks about them, but I still don't know who they all are.
Yeah,
I guess
All right, Jeremiah, you got a question for Bryce?
Yeah, I got one. Let me think of it. Hold on. What do I got to pay you to take that poster off your wall?
I don't know. I don't think you can.
Oh man, that's loyalty. All right, that's respect.
Loyalty. Gotta have respect for loyalty.
Yeah, that's respect. I mean, never mind. We ain't even gonna go there. Never mind.
All right, Bryce. Well, I appreciate you joining us, man. I know it's late. You got school tomorrow. You got some homework probably still to do if you're anything like me. So hit them books, man. Make sure you have good grades so that way you don't piss off your parents. We can see some more opens.
Yep. Thank y'all for having me. It's been nice. Hopefully we can do it again soon.
Yeah, sure. Right. Thanks, Bryce.
Yeah, you're welcome back anytime, big dog.
Do you think we should start mentioning that there's bloopers at the end? Because I wonder if anybody even watches those.
Our display name?
Yeah, dipshit 1, 2, 3.
Oh shit! New York Jets signing Jordy Nelson. Let's go.
No way.
Yeah.
Jordy Nelson.
Yep. Hey, mom and daddy. Wally, tell them hey.
What up? What up?
I almost cut my throwing thumb off trying to make a new belt loop.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
That horse they got in the background, they need to change it to this image right here so it actually represents the Cubs game.
Yeah.
Funny, bro.
We don't even know how to leave. How do we leave?
All right.
Sir. Later, boys.
See
Oh, man.
Got a finger coming right at you as he's trying to exit the screen. I have an
said,
accent.
No, you said Ohio. Did he not say Ohio?
Iowa.
He definitely said Ohio.
Yeah, you
Brian,
said.
It's the first time you talked all night. Don't say nothing.
That is. And he's got my back. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, do that again, Brian.
Yeah, don't do that again, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do that
I
again.
can't wait to see what I do with that clip,
Oh
Jeremiah.
my gosh, I don't want to. Oh my god.
Just wait.
You know what I mean?
Dude, you sound like them chicks out here trying to marry up me and Wally, bro, because we got money.
If I had $1 for every inch of my head, Brian says.
That's right.
Dude, that head is
He'd
massive.
be loaded. This is like this is like Jake Brandon being shorter than I am. We're the same height, but people think he's like 6 inches shorter than me.